1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey guys, so we're really getting into the nitty-gritty of backstory in Christchurch. We're in Bushing Centre. Just there you can see behind me. It kind of changed a little bit since I lived here, but this bit is a bit the same. I used to work at this place there. I worked at Lone Star, but I mainly worked at the bar. This place used to be called, instead of Lone Star, the West Wing used to be called Bush Bar, and that's where I used to work. And I went there. There is like a coffee culture over there. There used to be like our coffee place. On that side there is a Subway that we always used to go to, and just also Burger Fuel. You know Burger Fuel, it's they have vegan burgers and stuff there, and kumara fries, sweet potato fries. Man, this is so cool. If you're looking at getting the bus to the airport, come to uni and there as well, or you can search online. There's plenty of bus timetables just here, and the line that you want is the purple line here. So now I walked out of uni, which is behind me, and I'm walking to Island Village, which is another place where I lived at the very first year I moved to Christchurch. And then I had friends living here. I also stayed here in between houses. Like I moved out of one place and then I needed a place to stay for a few months, so I stayed here again with another friend. Also, a little tip, they have a couple of communal areas which I know of because obviously I used to live here, and even overnight they don't get locked up. One place does, but the other one doesn't, so I'm just gonna go and check it out and see if I can chill there, if they're still unlocked. Super helpful thing about these apartments was that it was incredibly close to the university, and obviously it was like one of these things where you move in first to make friends, and they do loads of communal things here at Island. Oh, it's called Island Village. This place is called Island Village. There was like, if you walk around, there's a whole bunch of like greens and grass and things like that, and there used to be ton and ton of pumpkins that used to grow there, so we'd go and have free pumpkins all the time. Same way, this region is very known for fruits, so things like feijoas in April, apples, pears, and even some stone fruit. You can get that in many different places and locations through the city that me and my flatmates would find and obviously make use of, because why not? So at Island we had 3 kinds of apartments. These are the cheapest ones, and you have 5 people living on the floor, and you have the same kitchen, bathroom and toilet. Further on you have apartments which are newer, and you have 5 people living for a floor still, and the ones that are the newest at the end there, they would have 2 or 3 people living per room, and yeah, same kitchen, same about the bathrooms. You know, the 6 years that I was living in Christchurch at uni, this place was our home, the city there, the house there, and it has room for like 5 people. It has 2 bedrooms and a sleep out. It has 4. It's got 4 rooms inside, and 2 people live outside, and usually there was like a couple living there, so it was 7 of us living in this house during university, and it was the coolest, funnest thing ever. Seriously, uni was a lot of fun. It was such a fun experience. Christchurch, there are 3 or 4 different ways to get to the airport with your bicycle. Right there, this guy. So you can obviously get a taxi. After picking up a bike box at the store, so the bike box would be free, but you'd have to pay for a taxi. Depending on where you're at, from about Riccarton kind of area where the uni is at, it is about $35, $40 I think you can expect to get to the airport. If you get an Uber, it'll be about $27 to $30, and again the bike box would be free. Alternatively, you can ride to the airport, which would be free obviously with your bike, and you also get a workout. The box will be about $25, I'd say, to $30 from the airport at the counter from your airline, most commonly Air New Zealand. And if you were to catch the bus, you can catch it with your bike and your bike box, which will cost you about $10. But that way you're not riding, you're getting driven to the airport as well. So I just got the bike box from this place at the back there. It's on Riccarton Road, really close to Bushen and everything. Free bike box. And I got my tape there, and let's see how we're gonna go about catching the bus to the airport. I'm in the airport. I'm flying with Air New Zealand. There's the bike. There's the box. I actually just ended up getting an Uber because it was really like a bit of a way from that bike store to the bus stop, because that bus that goes to the airport doesn't come to all the stops, and I had to take a couple of buses, and I just ended up getting an Uber. It was $19 to get to New Zealand. It was 19 New Zealand dollars to get to the domestic airport in Christchurch. So I don't know, it's just fine. It makes it a bit easy. And you know what, I love Uber. That was the $19 in Uber. Uber makes you have discounted taxis anywhere in the world, and it means you don't have to have cash. You can just pay for it with your card, and it's just super duper easy. I think Uber is great. I used it in many places. So anyway, let's get packing. Let's get into the airport, get packing, and get ready to fly. as you can see, it's a tight ass fit, but it's a fit, and that's what we care about. Don't forget to put your tools inside the box, because there is, you know, you won't be allowed to take these with you on the plane. Now you may have noticed I have a teeny little wee scissors with me that will help me cut the tape. So I got it for the tape. So then I'll basically slide them into one of these areas. And we're done. A little bit not really ideal, but it's pretty good. It will hold, and that's what we care about. Another thing that I like to do is take my helmet and keep it with me in the actual plane. Take it with me in the plane, because I don't want it to just flick myself in the face. I don't want it to get damaged while I'm flying. And another thing, I like to take one of my drink bottles with me to the plane as well, just so I can stay hydrated and have water if I need it.